Hi everyone, today we are working on an Alfa Romeo model 159, and the fault with this vehicle is a non-crank. And to confirm the fault, we're gonna try it now again. Ignition is on, steering wheel is unlocked. Let's press start. All I can hear is a click, and that's it. So as far as I can see, it's not an immobilizer issue because the steering column is unlocking, so there's not a fault there. And press again. Yeah, so basically I can hear a relay clicking, which most likely is going to be the starter relay. Yeah, and after about 30 seconds it just turns off by itself and does that double click which unlocks the key so you can pull it out. Right, so what we will do, we will pull out the wiring diagram and we will go from there. Okay, so I pull out the diagram, and as you can see here, this is our starter motor, this is our alternator, and this is our ignition switch, and this one here is the start stop button, and all this big unit here is the steering column control module. And you can see here the steering column control module is pushing a 12 volt supply here right in the start motor command, which is this one here. And we know we've got live and ground on this one because the steering wheel lock is working. We know it's a good ground and live on this one, and also communication between these two, between the start stop switch and also the ignition switch, because they all communicate to the van network. So my focus is going to be on this red wire here, which is actually putting 12 volts all the way to this here. So I have a joint here which I need to find where that is, and I'm gonna probe my starter motor inputs. There's going to be the 12 volts coming from the battery and the command line, and because this will be much more easier to probe right there. And if I get 12 volts while pressing the start stop switch light bulb, and I'm gonna put it into the battery negative and this one here, so when I'm cranking I should have the light on. So if that's the battery, we're gonna have a negative and a positive. So I'm gonna go from there, from, let's say, from this point here, I'll go like that. I'm gonna go there to my bulb and to negative. So when I'm pressing the start stop switch, I should have this light shine very bright. If that's shining, I know all the system here, this joint, it's absolutely fine, and there is a fault in here on the ground. Okay, and to test the ground, the easiest way is, again, put one side of the bulb here. I'm gonna move the other side of the bulb to the positive, and if that's bright, it means there is a path to ground there, so we know the ground is good also. So this is gonna be my two measurements I'm gonna make, and based on those I'm gonna decide if it's a faulty starter motor, wiring, and at the end I'm gonna test if there's any output coming from the steering column control module. So let's get to work. So here is the command wire, and I've put my probe on the positive side, and if there is a path to ground, then if I'm touching there, the bulb should light. So let's see. Yeah, so we know there is a path to ground, and basically what I'm gonna do now to see if there is a command coming from the steering lock control module, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna try to stay there like that. And I'm going to move the clamp on the negative side. I'm gonna go inside the car, I'm gonna crank it, and you will watch the bulb, and let's see if there is 12 volt supply coming there. So as you can see, the light went on, so we know all the wiring is fine. This is also a 21 watt bulb, and if that's very bright, it means we've got good connection all the way to there. So the most likely the fault is going to be inside our starter motor. And of course, if we would apply 12 volts to that connector there, the starter motor should turn. I did that, I forgot to put it on tape. That makes a difference. And there is just little sparks, and that's it. So we're gonna take it off and we're gonna test it out of the car on a good battery. We've got the starter motor off the car, and I'm gonna attach this little alligator clip on the command line, and then I'm gonna put it here on the, so you can have some, and I'm gonna try to see. Watch this, not doing anything. There we go. So definitely there is something wrong in there. We're not gonna fix it because customer wants a new one, so we're just gonna swap it with a new one, and we'll see how it goes. We have fitted the new starter motor. Let's now see if it starts. First time. Beautiful. Let's try again. Beautiful. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you on my next video.